What's up, everybody? Welcome to Audio Arkitekts. As many of you have already seen, I have been working on these advents for quite some time now. It's been a couple weeks of, trial and error and stuff like that, but let me give you a little bit of the backstory. I went ahead and picked these guys up for 40 bucks for the pair at an estate sale, and I've been preaching on Instagram and on YouTube about how the used market can be very beneficial for you, not only financially, but also audibly. So here's the story with the advents, and I'm going to let you know exactly what I did to get to this point. So originally when I got them, check out this picture of what they looked like before. Now that you've seen that picture, you can see that they were worse for wear. They had damage on the sides. It was just a nasty situation with the actual enclosures as well as the surround on the speaker. So my first video I did was how to replace the speaker surround, which I did, and it was easier than I was anticipating, but still took a little bit of finesse and some skill to do it. Now, after that, I was thinking about replacing the tweeter, but I'm like, the cost was over $100 for two tweeters. I'm like, nah, I think these sound just great. And I went ahead and measured the speaker after I had finished this process as far as the refoam goes. So check out this measurement real quick that I did in REW.
As you can see, the measurement was fairly linear aside from a few room nulls and a strange dip in the mid-range. However, I did measure it 3 times because this particular speaker has 3 different settings, a switch in the back that you can set from normal, decreased, and enhanced for the top end. Now, what kind of caught me off guard was the fact that the top end on enhanced was the same as the decreased, and the normal spiked up a little bit at the top end, as you can see. So kind of a weird scenario with the measurement there. However, they measured very well. I'm very happy with how they measured, and I'm very happy with the way they sound.
Okay, so now that you know they measured pretty well, I want to share with you exactly what I did aesthetically to change everything around. So real quick, they did have an ugly gray plastic surround right here that went all around the whole thing. So I replaced that with actual this brown weather stripping because I thought it looked better, and it actually still works and it fits the grill just fine. I did put brand new linen on the actual grills, so it is acoustic, acoustic legit linen on the grills, and you can check out this video right over here and on how to replace it. It was super easy. Basically just rip the old stuff off, staple the new stuff on, bada bing bada boom. Nothing to it really, guys. Now, as far as the enclosure goes, I went ahead and spray painted the front. I don't know if you can tell, it is kind of dusty, but I spray painted the front and I sanded down the entire enclosure because it's a very thin veneer, wood veneer that they put on it. So I had to be careful when I was sanding it down. So I sanded it down and I restained it this beautiful, beautiful dark mahogany color. And I'm actually happy with the way they turned out. And this is a good opportunity for you guys to really try something new. I'm not by any means handy when it comes to woodworking or anything like that. That's just not my skill set. However, doing this actually kind of, was therapeutic in a way because it gave me something to do that not only kept me busy, but also challenged me because it wasn't in my skill set. Not to mention, the end result was actually pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about these. These are some really, really cool speakers that I think are gonna bode well with, anywhere in the house. To be honest, what I'm gonna end up using them for is garage speakers because I think they'd be really rad in a garage to provide some really cool sound. Are they the best sounding speakers in the world? No, not at all. Do I like them? Heck yeah. I think for their time and for the technology they've put in these, it's incredible. It's really, really incredible. So overall, the experience was cool. I really enjoyed it. I recommend it to others. If you guys have a project you're working on and you're a little nervous about it, feel free to reach out to me. I'm always available on my Facebook group, Hi-Fi Audio Enthusiasts, really cool opportunity to get a hold of me or other industry professionals that are on there as part of the group. Just ask questions. You know, nobody's judging here. You know, and that's the one thing that I am very proud to say is that I am really trying to bridge the gap that has been created between, you know, people that are just barely dipping their toes in the water and those seasoned audiophiles that have so much intelligence and experience and knowledge to share with the people like myself. When I first started, there was a bunch of people that were more than happy to help. So let's stay positive, guys. Let's stay positive and help out the people that are just, like I said, dipping their feet in the water, because they can end up creating really cool things like this. I mean, I know a lot of you are like, well, why did you change it? Why did you change it so drastically? Sonically and audibly, it's the same as the originals. I did not change the drivers. I did not change anything about them. All I did was replace the foam surrounds, which were rotted away. And that's something that a lot of older speakers have to, you know, deal with. So definitely check out that video if you're interested in replacing the foam surround, because you know, you'll get something out of it. Guys, if you're going to be buying stuff from estate sales, from thrift stores, from garage sales, I encourage you to take that little leap of faith and try refinishing them or try enhancing them in some kind of way. I think that's really cool. So I'll leave you with this, guys. I think the used market definitely has a lot of opportunity. You can really find some amazing quality stuff for such a low price. I know when you guys are looking at audiophile quality stuff, you see those price tags. It's a sticker shock, for sure. 100%. It's a total sticker shock. When you see thousands of dollars for the smallest components, are you going to be getting great quality? Coin toss, you know, but are you going to be happy with spending that much money, or can you spend that much money? A lot of people don't have that kind of budget, especially with the way things are right now. So that's why I'm really pushing that used market, is because that is a great opportunity to find some really diamonds in the rough, or even some actual ready to go great, you know, sets of speakers or stuff like that. Like the Deftex I got that were priced at $1,600 and I got them for $40. Worked perfectly, didn't need anything, you know. So keep that in mind, guys. Keep in mind that, you know, the used market is nothing to be ashamed of. I swim in it all the time, and I really enjoy not only the hunt, because it's kind of like a treasure hunt, but at the end of the day, you could come out with some really amazing things, and you can get that thousands of dollars system for a fraction of the cost. It's unbelievable how much money you can save by just looking around, because people are selling stuff all the time, especially wives that are getting divorced. They'll sell their husband's stuff for cheap. You could find one of those. You won the lottery there, guys. So thank you again for joining me. Thank you for joining me on this journey with these. I know I put out a few videos on, you know, leading up to this video, and I want you to know that I'm very impressed with how it turned out. I give myself a full pat on the back for that. And I look forward to seeing you guys. You know, if you guys haven't subscribed yet, I would love for you to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If you dig the video, smash that like button. If you want to get notified anytime I put out new content, ring that bell. I am available on Instagram and all the other social media outlets, as well as, like I mentioned before, that Facebook group. I would love for you guys to join that. We just hit 500 you know, members, and I want to keep going with that. And if you really dig my content, I really would love for you guys to join the Patreon. I'm really putting together some freaking cool stuff for the patrons that, you know, is going to be a game changer. So think about joining that. It's minimal cost, and it helps me with purchasing things like this to make videos like these. So thank you again, guys. I wish you well, and have a great rest of your week.